Hey there everyone, Mazarok here, and welcome to the Great Vault video for June 7th. I didn't have a Great Vault video last week. 9.2.5 came out, the loading screens took forever, and honestly, I got garbage on all of my tunes. It was basically just an attendance token simulator, so really wasn't a whole lot of point. Aside from my Demon Hunter here, who did get 278 shoulders, which I turned into tier. Now you're caught up on last week. This week we have quite a few things to talk about. The reversion to one of the nerfs to the Codex, where it was capped at about 1900 damage per 10% of reflected, is actually gone back up to 9000, so you can verse stack it. But you got to remember, it still only reflects 10%, right? So for it to reflect the full 9000, you have to be taking a 90,000k hit. You take multiple of those, not much 10% is going to do for you. So that's something to see there. I did start the Zero to Hero series again last night. The condensed VOD is scheduled to go up tomorrow, so if you want to see that, it is rather funny. I have to admit, a little bit of arm pains going on from potential heart attacks. All that fun stuff. Before we get started with the vault, though, please like, comment, subscribe. It goes such a long way. Again, thank you everybody for 2K. That's huge. I don't know what the next goal is going to be. If it's 3K, 5K, I don't know. But I'm just super happy with absolutely everybody with all the support. Just thank you so much. Let's hope for a weapon. I would love to see a weapon. I only did one key on my Vengeance Demon Hunter last week. Okay, so we have a 278 little haste big mastery ring, which sucks. I have 272 haste verse, and honestly I don't want to get rid of either one of those, especially for mastery that I'm not a huge fan of. So I'm going to take the attendance tokens of merit here, which actually now gives me 6, so I can buy I can buy a socket, which whatever, I'll take. Put a socket in my 278 helm, and we're good to go. Do I have anything to put in there though? No, not yet. I'll have to do that later. But yeah, no, I did a lot more keys this week. I got AOTC this week as well, which made me happy, thanks to a streamer called Davidian, who I met through the guild Paradox Theory that I've been raiding with. They took a break last week from raiding just to kind of refigure out some roster stuff and things going on, see who still wanted to really raid, and you know, all the kind of fun stuff that goes on later in the patch. Because some people get burnt out, don't want to play. Some people are more invigorated, so things like that. So last night on stream, I got that. Thank you very much, Davidian. Davidian, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's a good streamer. Fun guy. It was a fun run as well. If you want to check out the VOD for that, you can go down to the Twitch link down below, as well if you're interested in seeing any of the other VODs from any of the other streams, you can go check those out. So I did one key on Bear. Let's see what I get. I'm just kind of hoping for an upgrade, right? 278 boots. Critical strike haste. I mean, I'm losing versatility and mastery, which I kind of don't want, but they're definitely an item level upgrade, so we're going to take them. I've been wanting less crit, but I mean, you get what you get. I might be able to actually catalyze these into like a better stat, right? So if we look at raids, sepulcher, loot, let's go to mythic and find boots, feats. So there's so there's haste, versatility, boots. Which one these are going to turn into, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for the haste verse, but I'll, you know, the verse mastery I'll take as well. So I mean, either way, I'm kind of not losing and I'm just more gaining, so not crying there. Nice upgrade. I've been having some fun on Bear lately as well. Another tune that I've been having a lot of fun on and I want to play a lot more and work on a lot more as well, kind of in my off time where I can, is my Prot Warrior. Necroprot has actually been really fun to play. It's been really good to play. Just 3 million ignore pain healing. I'm feeling a lot tankier, a lot sturdier. I'm still dealing good damage. Not as good as Spear of Bastion, just because of how that works, but I'm trading damage for a lot of tankiness. Like, a lot of tankiness. And the goal here is to keep banner up as much as possible, so that way you have a lot of rage generation coming in, and I'm doing pretty good at keeping it up for about between a minute and a half to a minute. Oh my god, why won't you drop on my blood decay? About a minute and a half to about a minute 40. So I have a Codex of the First Technique 265 right now. I have 278 gloves already. Just let's take the Codex of the First Technique, although it does significantly less. Like, 300k, I mean, whatever. It's an item level upgrade. I've already got one equipped. Let's put one on. It just got unnerfed, so let's see how this really works. 122k health. Well, 271 item level, not bad. An upgrade's an upgrade. I'll take it where I can. But why won't you drop on my blood decay, man? Also, we were supposed to have extended maintenance, but we ended up not getting it. Sorry, I only have one coffee today, so I'm kind of needing the more. Last week was a decent week for keys as well. Had a lot of fun. Got my buddy very close to 3k, but he's got a lot of tyrannical rating he's got to make up for, so this week we're going to help him get his 3k. It should be pretty easy. It's just a couple of dungeons he's got to upgrade from like 15 times, right? Honestly, I did the math, and I think if we time 2 of them at 18... he'll be fine. Paladin, really hoping for a shield, 278 scale. Honestly, there's not a whole lot that I gotta upgrade on her, so life's pretty good. And we get a, what's this? That's a crit, big crit, little verse ring. Yeah, no, I'll take the attendance tokens of merit. I've been having fun on the Paladin, but I have to admit, I think I had a lot of fun on the Paladin in 9.1.5 and coming into 9.2, and now some of the other specs have kind of started to build up for me a little bit better, but I mean, is what it is. As you may have seen a quick glimpse there, my blood decay is now Dark Iron Dwarf. Yep, I swapped to Dark Iron Dwarf. I have the Beard of Fire, which makes me incredibly happy, as well as Fire Blood, which is an incredibly potent cooldown. It's basically a strength pot every 2 minutes. And it also decurses, de-magics, de-poisons, diseases, all of it. And if you manage to dispel something with it, then, you gain an extra strength buff on top of that. So, can't complain. It's weird going to Alliance. I still try to go to all the, Orgrimmar portals and things like that. But it is what it is. So, I got 6 keys done. Not enough for a 3 chest, but is what it is. So we have 278 tier or 278 gloves versus mastery, but I'm going to take the 278 tier, which I knew this was going to happen because I quite literally just put points into, I just dumped Valor into my shoulders, upgrading them from 262, so I knew I was going to get something like this, which, I mean, honestly, my blood decay is looking great. I got no complaints at all. Item level 276.5 right now. Really, really happy all around. Good gear, good solid everything. We're looking at tertiaries and kind of all the stuff like that. But honestly, Beard of Fire, dude, I love it. Cross faction play. I really get a lot of fun out of that. Oh, and I got a 20 DOS. Perfect. That's one of the keys my buddy needed. And it's Raging Volcanic. All right. So that's actually not terrible of a push week. Make sure that you have your soothes ready. Really, that's one big thing that you're gonna want in keys this week. So we are going to go over to the priest next. But yeah, you want to make sure that you have hunters and druids in your party. Soothe is going to be a very big button. This is going to be to press. This is going to be a very popular week for bear as well. Being able to soothe whatever mob you know is giving you trouble as a tank is absolutely fantastic. Raging is really, really good for bears. So not a bad push week at all if you're looking to get some keys in. I'm looking to start a new push group. A lot of the people in my push group are kind of a little burnt out on WoW and things like that right now, which happens. I go through those situations myself. All right, let's hope for an upgrade. Give me something. Give me anything. I ended up with an 11 spires. That's what I ended up doing. So we have an upgrade, a very nice upgrade as well. We got 268 tier legs going from a 226 green. As well, I have Sandsworn Relic gloves, so now I get to put those onto tier, and I have my 4-piece all done. Yeah, I got my 4-piece all set up now, so now I just need to go tierify my gloves, but that's easy peasy. I have 2,800 Cosmic Flux. I'll be able to do that. I'm not crying at all at that. Excellent. Excellent. I will take it. And last but not least, the Monk. Now, the Monk, I was tired of getting gloves in that first slot, so I did 4 keys on, like, Tuesday number 1, and got at least 2 options for her, so let's hope that I get some upgrades. But she is looking pretty good. I have to admit, the Monk's looking pretty good. It has been an absolute blast to play. The consistent damage and the go-getiveness of Monk, like, the more aggressive you play, the more damage you can do, but at the same time, you have to watch your survivability. It has just been crazy fun. I've been just vibing on Brewmaster lately. Every time I play it, I wonder why I don't play it more. And that's because there's 6 tank specs and I only have so many hours in a week. But in 2 weeks, my oldest is going to be out of school, and then she can start babysitting my youngest, and I'm going to start having morning key streams and things like that. Morning, afternoon, things like that. So I'll be able to do a lot more. All right, what do we have options for the Monk? Not collected, so I have 275 tier, this is 278. And we have a 278 Verse Mastery belt, and I'm currently got equipped a 265 Crit Mastery belt. So I'm losing a little bit of crit, but I'm gaining more verse, and I'm losing just a little bit of mastery to gain that more verse, which is, this is a 13 item level upgrade. This is a 3 item level upgrade. Yeah, dude. I mean, you go with the bigger one, right? I'm just happy to get something. I'm getting something because my Monk has been incredibly unlucky with vaults. A lot of gear has been, a lot of gear has not been great to get for her, so that puts me up at a very nice spot. Oh, I totally need to save my thing. So I'm at 275.8. So 274.8, 275 in bag. There's something in that I don't have equipped that could be an upgrade. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that could be at this point. What is in here that could be an upgrade that I don't have equipped? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's my bracers. That's what it is. I don't want the haste on these, but I want to increase these.
Can I go on Minecraft?
You can go on Minecraft, my dear. I'm almost done. Oh, sorry. I had to let my kid asked to use the Switch for Minecraft. So yeah, that's really, really good. Honestly, good week. Good vault week. Really, honestly, what? Just 2 tokens of merit? Some good upgrades all around. I'm really excited to push more keys this week, so you're going to be seeing me on stream a lot more. I have been streaming quite a bit lately, and I'm going to keep up that trend as well. And I'm going to be adding more daytime, so doing like split streams, so having like a 3-hour daytime stream a couple days a week, and then having you know, a longer evening stream and things like that. But keys have still been incredibly fun. I kind of went through my little WoW burnout last week and the week before a little bit, and this week is a lot better. Definitely a lot better, and I'm getting antsy and excited to get back into it and run around. So please like, comment, subscribe as well. What was I thinking? The Zero to Hero coming out tomorrow. It is a condensed version of the full VOD that's up on Twitch. If you go look at the rating for a bit VOD from yesterday, that goes into Zero to Hero, where I did 4 keys. I did condense it down for YouTube, so if you just want to watch the funnier moments, that is coming out tomorrow morning. It's actually really, really funny, and the Spires of Ascension almost broke me. The whole Spires is there, but oh man, I was broken. So a couple things to think about there. Also, another topic I'm going to want to talk about in the next coming days as I kind of ask around and stuff, because I don't notice this problem as much as obviously pure DPS or healers do. But apparently now with the cross faction, we might be having a little bit more of an issue with tanks. Because last night we waited like a while for tanks. And some of the DPS players were like, yeah, dude, we thought cross faction would open up more groups, but all it is increasing the wait time for tanks for a lot of groups. So I still want to ask around and pick a lot of people's brains there, because obviously I main 6 tank specs, right? That's what I play. I don't have this issue, but I'm hearing about it from others. But as a healer last night in the 0 to Hero, I obviously noticed, like, okay, what's going on? So that's something I want to kind of dive into a little bit more. So if you have any comments on that, leave it down below. Since cross-faction, is finding tanks for pug tanks for your group harder or easier? I would love to hear your guys' opinion. Aside from that, this is going to be a good week. We're hoping for more talent trees to come out. I've got some more video ideas coming out as well, so this is going to be a good time. Check me out on Twitch, community Discord, link down below. Huge, positive group of people down there. Like, I'm just blown away. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.